Hello guys, in this video we are just going to continue from where we left off on our previous video. So this is our part 2. This is our part 2. This is our part 2. So if you haven't watched part 1, you can just go to our channel and then you will find part 1. And then I will also attach the link of part 1 on our description box. I will also attach part 1 on our description. Okay, so we're just going to continue. At question 1.25. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so that when we post new content, you will be the first to be notified. And don't forget to tell us where you are watching the video from. So if you are watching from Cape Town, if you are watching from Free State, if you are watching from Gauteng, so wherever where you are watching from, just tell us on the comment section where you are watching from. Okay, so now let's move to our next question, which is question 1.25. Now let's move to our next question, which is question 1.25. So question 1.25 says that an international company attracts customers from all over the world. So we are told that an international company attracts customers from all over the world. And we are told that it is important that customer information could be retrieved for future use. It is important that customer information could be retrieved for future use. Now the question says that filing method which filing method can be used by the company to store large amounts of data. So this is large amounts of data that can be easily and quickly retrieved. So the filing method that can be used is the electronic filing system. Because it is the one that can handle large amounts of data that can be stored in computers and even in clouds, and you can easily pull them whenever you need them. So the correct answer will be electronic filing system. Okay, and then next we will move to our next question, which is question 1.26. So question 1.26 says that Elect and Sons is the growing business specializing in electronic appliances. So Elect and Sons is the growing business specializing in electronic appliances. We are told that it has identified a new supplier that will keep its business competitive. Right? So now the question says that what will Elect and Sons consider when choosing a suitable supplier? What will Elect and Sons consider when choosing a suitable supplier? So now we will go through our options and see if we can find the correct answer. So remember, they want to keep their business competitive, meaning that they want to keep the clients that they have, and then they also want to bring in new clients or customers. So to do that, we are told that they consider choosing a suitable supplier for their business. Okay, so the first option says that they will consider the price, the quality, the quantity, and the delivery time. So this is our option because already we have our price, we have our quality, we have quantity, and then we have the delivery time. And then if we check other options, we can see that they spoke about documents, they spoke about here they didn't speak about the quality of the product. So obviously that's not the correct answer. So the correct answer will be A. Okay, and then next we will move to question 1.27. So question 1.27 says that D.D. Toms designed the advertisement for his business. So we are told that D.D. Tom designed the advertisement for his business, aiming at increasing sales by 10%. So the advert that is designed aimed to increase sales by 10%. And we are told that the advert was aired on TV for several times. So the advert was played on TV for several times. And we are told that the cell phone logged Slim with advanced features on the advert. The cell phone logged Slim with advanced features on the advert. However, after a month, sales increased by only 2%. Sales increased by only 2%, and they were aiming for 10%. So now the question says that which one of the AIDA principles was not successfully achieved by the business? So we can see that this is our AIDA principles. So it's attention, interest, desire, and action. So we can see that if it's ad, it means that it will catch people's attention, right? And then we can see that there is interest because profit or rather sales did increase, right? And then because it increased, it means that there was the desire, but then the action, or rather the principle that was not successfully achieved by the advert is the action. Is the action. So less people took less action after watching the advert. That's why sales only increased by 2%. So the correct answer will be D. Okay. So now we will move to our next set of questions. So now we will move to question 1.28. Now we will move to question 1.28. And question 1.28 says that which one of the following is publicity? Which one of the following is publicity? So what we need to understand about publicity is that it has to do with awareness. It has to do with awareness. So publicity has to do with awareness. You need to be self-aware. Okay, so here we are told that, so we will check our different options. We have option A, which says that introducing the employee to the business and its culture. And then we have B, which says awareness for the product, service, and organization. Remember, we said publicity has to do with awareness. So our correct answer will be B. Our correct answer will be B. So next, we will move to question 1.29. We will move to question 1.29. So question 1.29 says that KK Holdings is situated at Manama Village. Manama Village, near four-way stop, selling fast food. So they sell fast food, right? And we are told that how will KK Holdings be known to the community? How will it be known to the community? So let's check our options and see if we can get the correct answer. So we have A, which says by advertising on door-to-door promotions and flyers. So by advertising by door-to-door, and then let's check our other option. So let's check the one that would best fit, right? And then the second one says that by advertising on television, promotions, and flyers. And the third one says that by advertising on billboards, promotions, and flyers. So remember, we are told that they are located near four-way stop. And how would it be known to the community? And the correct answer will be C, because of billboard. So everyone who stays at the community would be aware of the billboards that are available. So the correct answer will be C. And then next, we will move to question 1.30. Next, we will move to question 1.30. So question 1.30 says that um, Govan Ishmael, Govan Ishmael, Govan Ishmael is one of the executive managers. Is one of the executive managers in a high-tech corporation. So we are told that Govan Ishmael is one of the executive manager in a high-tech corporation, and he finds out that the junior staff member provides poor customer service. So he finds out that the junior staff members provides poor customer service. He then decides to take the employees for training in customer service. in customer service. So now we are asked which function is Gavin Ishmael responsible for? So Gavin Ishmael is responsible for the human resource function. So the human resource function focuses on also focuses on upskilling employees. So it also focuses on upskilling employees. And then here we can see that the junior staff members will be upskilled so that they can be able to understand customer service better. Okay. And then next we will move to question 1.3.1. So question 1.3.1 says that which of the following reflects the quality and efficiency in the production function? Which of the following reflects the quality and efficiency in the production function? So we have availability of goods and services at the right quantity and quality. So that will be our answer. That will be our answer. So the availability of goods and services at the right quantity and quality. So that's our answer. So that reflects the quality and efficiency in the production function. Okay. And then next, we will move to question 1.32. Next, we will move to question 1.32. So question 1.32 says that Kate, a general manager of CS Wholesalers, is responsible for planning all the activities of the company. Kate, a general manager of SC Wholesalers, is responsible for planning all the activities of the company. Okay, and the question says that which of the following is related to the above statement? So we'll start with the first one. So the first option says that ability to influence others to work towards achieving their goals. So we are told that Kate is responsible for planning all the activities of the company. So here we are told that the ability to influence, so that can be the answer, right? And the next, the question says that determines the future positions of the business. So this is our answer. So if a person is planning for all the activities of the company, it means that they are planning for the future. So that would determine the future position of the business. So the correct answer will be B. The correct answer will be B. And then next, we will move to question 1.33. So question 1.33 says that Kay Candy, the manager of Kitso Entle, an event management enterprise, is responsible for the allocation and distribution of resources. So we are told that Kitso Entle, an event management enterprise, is responsible for the allocation and distribution of resources. An event management enterprise is responsible for the allocation and distribution of resources. So now the question says that which of the following roles is relevant to the above scenarios? Which of the following roles is relevant? So here, the role that is relevant would be that it ensures that all the requirements of the event are in place. Remember, this is the event management enterprise. And then the manager, who is Candy, is responsible for the allocation and distribution of resources. So the answer is to ensure that all the requirements of the event are in place. So the correct answer will be C. And then next, we will move to question 1.34. Next, we will move to question 1.34. And question 1.34 says that which one is an opportunity for a business? Question 1.34 says that which one is an opportunity for a business? Okay. So which one is the opportunity for a business? And then the first one is the increase in criminal activities in the area. So an increase, anything that has to do with criminality is not an opportunity for the business. Okay, and then the second one says that decreased in the number of competitors. So if the number of people that you are competing with are decreasing, it means that people who used to buy from your competitors will now come and buy to you. So this is a perfect opportunity for a business. So the correct answer will be B. So the correct answer will be B. Okay, and then next we will move to our next set of questions. So here we are told that question 1.35 and question 1.36 are based on the information below, are based on this information that is provided here. Okay, so we are told that PPP or Triple P Supermarket is the only supplier of my perfume. So this is a perfume brand. So we are told that it is the only supplier of my perfume operating in a highly profitable market, but is lacking clear distribution channels. So it's lacking clear distribution channels. Okay, and then we are told that, however, there are now new entrants into the market. There are now new entrants into the market. So question 1.35 says that what is the weakness identified in the above scenario? We can see that they spoke about lack of clear distribution channels. So the clear weakness that is identified above would be lacking clear distribution channels. So the answer will be D. The answer will be D. And then next, we will move to question 1.36. Next, we will move to question 1.36. So question 1.36 says that which one is classified as a strength of the Triple P supermarket? Which one is classified as an strength? Right, so we know that Triple P supermarket is the only supplier. It is the only supplier. So this basically means that everyone who wants the My Perfume brand, they can only go to Triple P supermarket. So the answer will be only supplier of My Perfume. So they're the only one who supplies this My Perfume brand. So the answer will be A. Okay, and then next we will move to question 1.37. So question 1.37 says that Dikano Guest Lodge did not do well since February due to continuing heavy rains. So we are told that Dikano Guest Lodge did not do well since February due to contributing heavy rains, right? And we are told that the target market has increased and the business is likely to expand due to new influx of people in the area. So most people have now moved into the area. Okay, and now we are told that now DGL does not have enough money to cater for the increase. So it does not have enough money to cater for the increase. So the question here says that which one relates to a threat in the above scenario? Which one relates to a threat in the above scenario? And the answer will be D, because new companies offering the same services. So new companies offering the same services. So if someone who has enough money goes and build the lodge, that means that now they will take all the clients. So that's a threat to the above scenario, right? So now we will move to our next question, which is question 1.38. Now we will move to our next, which is question 1.38. So question 1.38 says that Latimo Stores employed HR manager 10 years ago. So Latimo Stores employed HR manager 10 years ago. However, technology has advanced. Latimo stores has to apply the latest technology in the business. So they have to apply the latest technology in the business. So now the question says that how can Latimo stores lessen the effect of the identified weakness? How can Latimo stores lessen the effect of the identified weakness? Okay, so the weakness, to lessen the effect of the identified weakness is to conduct skills development training programs to upskill workers so that they can be able to understand the new processes that might be adopted by the business, that can be adopted by them, that will be adopted by the business. Okay, and then next we will move to question 1.39. So question 1.39 says that customers of Roots Fast Food are not happy about the disruption of load shedding. So we are told that they are not happy about the disruption of load shedding. So now the question says that what is the best solution to the above threat? So the best solution would be to invest in renewable energy sources so that even when there is load shedding, the lights would still be up and the business would still be functioning. Okay? And now we will move to question 1.40. So question 1.40 says that what does CCMA stands for? What does CCMA stand for? So CCMA stands for Commission for so CCMA stand for Commission for Conciliation, Mediation, and Arbitration. And arbitration. So it stands for Commission for Conciliation, Mediation, and Arbitration. So the answer will be A. The answer will be A. Okay, and then next we'll move to question 1.41. So question 1.41 says that what are the correct steps in a disciplinary process? What are the correct steps in a disciplinary process? So the correct steps in a disciplinary procedure is a written letter, a meeting, a disciplinary decision, and the right to appeal. So the answer will be B. So it's a written letter, a meeting, disciplinary decision, and right to appeal. So the correct answer will be D. Okay. So now we will move to our next question, which is question 1.42. So question 1.42 says that what is economic growth? What is economic growth? So an economic growth is an increase in the goods and services produced by the country. So it's an increase in the goods and services produced by the country. Okay, and then next we will move to question 1.43. Question 1.43 says that which of the following is a purpose of CCMA? Which of the following is the purpose of CCMA? And the purpose of CCMA, we all know that it settles disagreements between employees and employers. So it settles the disagreements between the employees, the worker, and the owner of the business, the employees and the employers. So next, we will move to question 1.44. Next, we will move to question 1.44. So question 1.44 says that what are the correct processes in a disciplinary hearing? What are the correct processes in the disciplinary hearing? And the answer will be C, which is charge, invite, meet with the person, and disciplinary decision is taken. So the answer, or the correct answer, will be C. Okay? And then next, we will move to question 1.45. So question 1.45 says that the manager of Zozi Pty Ltd dismissed 12 employees for the same reasons. After 1 month, the manager reinstated only one employee. Which labor practice relates to the above scenario? That's unfair labor practice, because if 12 employees were released for the same reason and then only one was recalled back, that's what we call unfair labor practice. Okay, so our second part will end here. And guys, please let me know on the comment sections if you want me to proceed with the remaining questions. So if you want me to do the remaining questions as well, please let me know on the comment section. So just comment next questions. Comment next questions, and then I'll be able to see that you guys want more questions. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that I can also see how serious you are. Because if you subscribe, it basically means that when we post new content, you will be the first to be notified. You will be the first to be notified. Okay?